Hey everyone, welcome to another awesome knot video here on the Dusty Boot. My name is Rob, and today I'm going to show you how to tie the square knot. And I guess the easiest way to show this is going to be on the floor here so I can get my hands out of the way. So we'll do that for today. So here I have two different colored ropes, just to kind of show the difference between the two different strands. You could just as easily tie this with two ends of the same rope, it doesn't really matter, but this is just for visual purposes. And what we're going to do is you need to decide which hand you're going to be using as your dominant hand. I'm a lefty, so I'm going to use this as my main strand. This is the strand that's going to be working around the blue strand. So we're going to cross these over like that, and then this red strand is going to just wrap once around the blue strand, and now you're going to face them back towards each other and have that red strand go around and back out the blue strand again. Hold both tight, and what you have here is you have a nice symmetrical knot. Both of your tails should be on the same side, so you want them to be just like that. What you don't want is you don't want to have this happen. Have both of your tails on opposite sides. That's called the granny knot, and the granny knot is very bad because, as you can see, it doesn't really do anything. So make sure you have both of your tails coming off on the same side like that, and it's nice and symmetrical. Another thing that people kind of mess up is they'll end up with, I don't even know for sure how they do it. I think, yeah, there you go. If you wrap the wrong strand around, then you end up with this red strand going over the blue and then around and then under the blue, and that's also not going to be what you want. So pay attention to how you're tying it, and if you just pick one strand to be kind of your working strand and the other strand to be your standing end that you're working around, that's the easiest way. You take the red strand, wrap it around the blue strand, face them back towards each other, and do the same exact thing. Right strand on top, and then we'll wrap it around one time, back out through the middle, and then hold them tight. And that is the square knot. Another way to tie this that some people prefer is to make a horseshoe like this, just a bight of rope, and then you can come up here from the underside of the horseshoe, wrap around the two strands here on the bight, and then back down and out through that little loop there. And you get the exact same knot, it's just two different ways of tying it. So whichever way you're more comfortable with, doesn't really matter. They both end up in the same knot, so whichever you prefer there. So there you have the square knot. It is pretty much like the definitive Boy Scout knot, although I don't usually use it that much. It's not real stable. It can definitely come untied fairly easily, and I just haven't found a whole lot of situations where I really use the square knot much. But given that it is kind of a famous staple, it's not a bad one to know. So there you have the square knot, and hopefully you found that fairly easy to follow. Once again, my name is Rob, and we'll see you next time with some more knots here on the Dusty Boot.